Yeah. And then when you're through, if you don't mind just hitting end stream there,
Okay.
and then you can just take off.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yes. I am. Yeah, nice to meet you. Okay, so studio was right through there. We were already there. Okay. Okay, so again, so let's start with the paper. And then I'll give you the lowdown on the studio. Yes. Okay, thanks. So, you'll go through there back and forth right and right. Yeah, so there's, gold stickers on the ground, little round ones, and just high one, and then you line up the top left corner of your map. So, yep, so it's the, you find the gold sticker there, right now. And then facing here. Exactly. We do that when people request it, really feel like they want me to do more than these kind of programs. We do it all after we close, and so, I, like, our most standard, like, your cost is. Yeah, it's over, yeah, yoga direct.com. Yeah, I think going rate is around 40-ish, but yoga direct last time was under 40. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right. For those of us who are already here, welcome. You might need a block for the practice today. And if the surface upon which you're practicing today is a bit too hard on your knees, use a blanket or something to put underneath the knees. We'll do some kneeling postures today, and towards the end of the practice, there will be some quadriceps exploration in lunge-like positions. A blanket might be useful. So, for those of us who are just joining, welcome. In the practice today, you might need a block or two. And for the knees today, we might need a blanket. Um, I'm practicing in this nice plush carpet, so I'm not going to use a blanket. But if you're practicing on a harder surface, a blanket might be useful. Again, today we'll be exploring the quadriceps, some variations of lunge position with the knee on the floor, so that support might be beneficial. Welcome, welcome everyone. So wonderful to be in your company this evening. So this practice will be an abbreviated version of a flow class where we will explore uh, core, quadriceps, the lower back with some twists, and at the end of the practice, uh, we will combine all the different elements in one peak pose, and that will be a variation of low dragon position or low lunge pose. So as I mentioned before, we might need a block or two. If you have two blocks, that's great. Um, and a blanket for underneath your knees if you need some extra support and cushion. So let's begin today in child's pose. If possible, have your knees together. And of course, if that doesn't serve your lower back or your knees, you can keep your knees hip distance or mat distance apart. Another suggestion I would have for child's pose today is to place the top of one foot into the ball of the other, or the arch of the other foot rather. Just applying that gentle pressure into the arch of the foot. Maybe guide your hips side to side, rest your forehead on your mat or a block. And then after a few breaths, with one foot being on top of the other, switch sides, just to give our feet some love before we start more vigorous practice today. And after a few breaths, with this foot on top, have your feet on the floor. Begin to arrive at your body, noticing the way the body feels this evening. Noticing the state of the mind today. Noticing your heart in its current state. Noticing that you are here as in this particular space, here as in this particular moment. Feel the way your breath is moving your body. You might notice the sensation of broadening expansion at the area of the kidneys, lower back as you breathe in. As you breathe out, feel that the back of the body is melting into the front of the body. Tuning into the rhythm of the breath, so the breath can guide us through the practice tonight. In your next inhalation, press your knees to the floor, begin to slowly lift the pelvis. You can have your knees about hip distance apart and draw your arms out and up. As you exhale, slowly lower your hands forward and down. When your hands land on the floor, they don't make any sound. Press your hands down, curl your toes under, lift your chin, lift your tail, and guide your hips side to side. As you exhale, press your hands, press your toes down, and let your knees leave the floor. Press your hands forward and down, feet down and down, as if you're trying to extend your mat in two opposite directions. On your next breath in, slowly bend your knees. Start lowering your knees towards the floor, and as soon as your knees make contact with your mat, lift the chin, lift the tail. Flatten the tops of your feet on the mat and find child's pose once again. Let's repeat this variation of sun salutation 2 more times. Inhale, kneeling mountain. As you extend your arms over the head, plug your upper arms into your shoulder sockets. And as you exhale, slowly lower your hands forward and down. Inhale, toes curl under, lift the chin, lift the tailbone. And as you exhale, push the earth away as the knees come up. Inhale, knees return to the floor. Lengthen, broaden the front side of the body, the back side is contracted. And as you exhale, come back to child's pose. For this third round, let the breath really lead the way. Inhale, kneeling mountain, extend the arms over the head. Exhale, slowly lower your hands down. Inhale, maybe add a bit of a sound to the breath, Ujjayi. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhalation guides your knees to the floor, lifts your chin, lifts your tailbone. And we are back to child's pose as we breathe out. And this time as you inhale, find your tabletop position. And then lift the chin, lift the tailbone. Lift your left knee, left toes up. And as you exhale, guide your left knee towards your right elbow. Now pause here for a few breaths. Push the earth away with your hands. And on your next breath in, return to your cow pose with your left toes, left leg lifted. Curl your right toes under, push the earth away with your hands, and extend your right leg, and eventually the left leg, three-legged downward facing dog. Simultaneously lower your left toes down and find plank pose, shoulders hover above the ribs. And from your toes, kneeing back and forth, back and forth. Next time you shift your weight forward, lower your knees down, keep your chest spacious. Hug your side ribs with your elbows as you lower the chest all the way down. Flatten the tops of your feet on the floor. Begin to lift the chest, lift the hands, lift your legs. Guide your chin slightly in so the neck is in line with the rest of the spine. Move your feet as far away from one another as possible. Inhale, and as you exhale, without bending the knees if possible, draw the legs together. Have your legs about hip distance apart as you breathe in, and as you breathe out, lower your hands, lower your curled toes down. Press the earth away into plank pose, downward facing dog. Inhale, knees find the ground. Lift the chin, lift the tailbone. And as you exhale, return to child's pose for a brief pause, guide your hips side to side. Let's repeat the same little sequence on the other side. So cow pose to begin with. This time your right toes, right knee. Exhale, guide your right knee towards your left elbow. Pause here, hover here. Feel the right obliques engaging. Now guide your right leg back and up. Curl your left toes from there. Lift the left knee, extend the left leg, and eventually the right one. And then simultaneously as you breathe in, draw the shoulders over the wrists, lower the right toes down, from your toes, knee and back and forth, back and forth. Next time you're shifting the weight forward, lower your knees down. Keep your collarbone smiling. Hug your side ribs with your elbows as you lower your chest down. Flatten the tops of your feet on the floor. Lift the chest, lift the legs, lift the hands. Inhale, draw the legs further apart. Exhale, bring them as close to each other as possible. Draw the legs out about hip distance apart. Curl your toes under, hands find the floor, toes find the ground. Press the earth away, plank to downward facing dog. Inhale, return your knees to the floor, lift the chin, lift the tail, and as you exhale, come back to child's pose, and maybe give your wrists a little attention, a little love for a lot of you. So we'll continue exploring our obliques. If what we do in the moment from downward facing dog does not feel all that great, you can always come back to the tabletop position. Let's find kneeling mountain as we breathe in. Palms find the ground as we breathe out. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step your feet together. Inhale, lift the right leg up. And as you exhale, guide your right knee towards your left elbow. Let's hover here. You can always lower your left knee to the floor. Inhale, and as you exhale, guide your knee towards your left wrist. Inhale, knee to the elbow. Exhale, knee to the wrist. You might not like me very much for this one. Lift and lower. Lift and lower again. Lift and lower. Lift. And draw the right leg back and up. Find a deep, delicious breath in. And as you exhale, guide your knee to the navel, forehead to the knee. Lift the left heel as high as possible. Keep everything the same, but look forward. Keep your left heel lifted and slowly step your right foot forward. Let's bend the left knee. Let the left knee hover just above the floor, so both knees are bent. Press your feet down. Find your high lunge with both knees bent. Let's stay here for 3 more breaths. Lengthening the tailbone to the floor, energetically hugging the inner thighs towards one another. Great. Now let's extend both legs. Push the right foot forward and down. Lift the left knee. And place your left thumb on top of the right one, something like this. So now, as you extend your arms over the head, pull your hands away from one another. But because your thumbs are crossed, the hands will remain connected. Find another deep breath and maybe turn your gaze up. And as you exhale, slowly lower your upper body forward and down. Frame your right foot with your hands. Maybe find your blocks to lend your hands. Inhale, lift the chest halfway, bend your right knee, and as you exhale, step your right foot back, downward facing dog. Find your plank pose as you breathe in. Knees lifted or down, check around the exhale. Back bend of your choice. As you breathe in, you can stay with cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. So let's see how the other side is doing. Step your feet together. Lift the left leg up. And as you exhale, guide your left knee towards your right. Elbow shoulders hover above the wrist. The right knee can also find the floor at any point. Lower the left knee towards the right wrist. And then pick it up. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. 2 more. 1 more. Lower, lift. And extend your left leg back and up. Inhale here. Exhale, guide your knee to the navel, forehead to the knee, and lift the right heel as high as possible. Keep everything the same, but turn your gaze forward and slowly Bring your left foot between your hands on your hip. Bend your right knee. Let the right knee hover above the floor. Energetically draw the inner thighs towards the center without moving your legs. And then extend your arms over the head. Stay here for a couple of breaths. Now, with your right thumb in front, hook your thumbs. And then pull your hands away from one another as you extend your arms over the head. Stay here for another deep inhalation. Extend your legs. Maybe turn your gaze up. And slowly, slowly frame your left extended leg with your hands. Hands can land on the floor or your block. Inhale, lift the chest halfway. Exhale, bend your left knee and slowly transition back to your downward facing dog. Finding plank as you breathe in. Chaturanga as you breathe out. We're taking some time in child's pose. Inhale, back down. Exhale, downward facing dog. So let's build on this little sequence. We'll be adding more and more elements to it. Step your feet together, lift your right leg up. Exhale, right knee, left elbow, shoulders hover above the wrists. Lower the knee to the wrist. Pick it up twice more. Down and up. Once again, down and up. Extend your right leg back and up. Exhale, knee to the navel, forehead to the knee. Lift the left heel. Look forward and step the foot between the hands. Bend both knees. Press your feet down. Extend the arms over the head. Well, let's extend the left leg with the left thumb on top. Hook your thumbs and draw the arms up and back. Pull your hands away from one another. Lift your gaze. Now, bring your hands to your heart. Bring your right hand to your lower belly. Bring your left hand to your lower back. Inhale, shift your weight forward. And as you exhale, push from your left toes and lift your left leg up. Now let's keep the right knee bent for a few moments. Bent knee, warrior three. Inhale, exhale. And as you inhale next time, push from your right foot, extend your right leg. Find another deep breath in. And as you exhale, bend your right knee, left toes find the floor with the left thumb on top or in front, hook your thumbs. Extend the arms over the head. Pull your hands away from one another without actually disconnecting your thumbs. Look up. And then extend your right leg to the degree that the hamstrings agree with. Frame your right foot with your hands as you fall forward. Inhale, lift the chest halfway. Exhale, bend your right knee and step your right toes back. Staying in downward dog or finding child's pose or moving through Vinyasa. Taking your time. And as you exhale, let's all meet in downward facing dog position. Second side, left leg reaches up as you breathe in. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Lower the knee to the wrist. Pick it up 2 more times. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Great. Extend your left leg back and up. Lift the right heel as high as possible, and as you exhale, draw the left knee towards your navel, forehead to the knee. Keep everything the same, but look forward and step your left foot between your hands. Bend your right knee, cross your feet down, slowly come up with your torso. With the right thumb in front, hook your thumbs and pull your hands away from one another. Extend just your right leg. And now slowly bring your hands to the heart center. Bring your left hand to your lower belly. Bring your right hand to your lower back. Inhale, shift the weight forward. Exhale, press your left foot down. Lift the right leg. Keep your collarbones smiling. Hug your spine with the shoulder blades. Keep your left knee bent for another breath. And as you inhale next time, press your left foot down, extend your left leg. Inhale here. Exhale, left knee bends, right toes find the floor. Extend the arms over the head, extend both legs. Right thumb is in front, hook your thumbs, draw the hands apart without actually disconnecting them. And as you exhale, fold forward and frame your left foot with your hands. Find a halfway lift of the chest as you breathe in, bend your left knee as you breathe out, and slowly step back to downward facing dog. You can stay in the dog or finding Vinyasa, or maybe it's time for a little pause in child's position. Alright, so let's explore archer sequence. We'll add a few twists to our sequence. Lift your right leg up as you breathe in. And as you exhale, you can't quite escape the obliques exploration just yet. Right knee left elbow. Lower the knee down, pick it up. 2 more. Down, down, up. Great. Extend your right leg back and lift the left heel. Exhale, right knee to the navel, forehead to the knee. Keep everything the same. Look forward and step your right foot forward between your hands. Now this time, let's find high lunge with your right knee bent. And as you exhale, extend your arms forward so they're hovering on the level of the shoulders. Now, as if you're putting on the string of a bow with the right hand, pull onto that imaginary string, bend your right elbow, and draw the right elbow back. Increment by increment, begin to turn your gaze towards your right shoulder, towards the space behind your back. And now bend your left knee, not too much, just enough to feel your quadriceps, and then extend your left leg. Twice more, bend, and extend again, bend, and extend. Now extend your right arm back, find another deep breath in, and as you exhale, bend your left knee so much that the knee finds the ground. Let your left palm find the floor, and extend your right arm up and back. Some of us stay here, some of us lift the left knee, turn all 10 toes to the right, and maybe snuggle up the right foot over the ground behind your left leg. Within your toes, find the floor, begin to turn your pelvis to the ceiling, reaching the right arm back. Find another deep inhalation, lift the hips a little higher. And as you exhale, return your right hand down and step your right foot forward. Extend your right arm towards the ceiling as you breathe in, and as you breathe out, wrap your right arm around your lower back. Press your feet to the floor. Come up with the torso. Left arm is reaching forward, up, and back. Let's bend the left elbow and catch the back of the head with the left hand. Staying right here, or walking the right fingers towards the left thigh. Bending the left knee so the knee eventually finds the floor. And maybe walking the right fingers towards the left ankle, maybe the left heel, maybe extending the left arm back. Push your right knee forward, right shin forward, find another breath here. Inhale, come up with the torso. Left hand and right hand find the floor. Lift the left knee. Extend your right leg. So this is where the blocks can be very useful. You have your hands on those blocks. Let's lift the chest halfway. And as you exhale, you release into perhaps a little bit deeper forward fold. Maybe lift the chest halfway, bend your right knee, and move your left foot a bit more forward. So now we can pivot on the ball of your left foot and draw the left heel in and down. Re-extend your right leg to the degree that the hamstrings signal with. Lift the chest halfway, and plant your left hand on the floor or a block either below your left shoulder, or in front of your right toes, or on the outer surface of the right foot. Rotate your right
shoulder out. Draw the right foot back, draw the left hip forward. Find another inhalation. Now, as you exhale, look at your right big toe. Bend your right knee. Walk your left hand forward. Lift the left toes up. Press the right foot down. Continue extending the right leg. But be kind to your hamstrings, of course. Some of us stay here. Some of us bend the left knee and search for the left inner foot with the right hand. If the connection is happening today, press the foot back and up so the heel moves away from the body. Find another deep breath in. And as you exhale, let your left toes go. Step your left toes back. Draw the right arm forward, left arm forward. Let's close everything off in high lunge. Hook your thumbs left in front of the right one. Pull your hands away from one another without disconnecting your hands. Draw the arms back. Draw the gaze up. Another breath in. And as you exhale, frame your foot with your hands. And extend your right leg back and up. Feel free to lower your right toes to the floor. Feel free to find child's pose or keep your right leg lifted as you move through plank and chaturanga. For your back bend, all 10 toes are down. Downward facing dog. Wow, let's take 3 breaths here. Some of us enjoy a moment of stillness. Some of us bend the knees one at a time. Some of us find child's pose to massage their wrists, to allow the momentum of the breath to slow down. And let's come back to downward facing dog, stepping the feet together, second side. Lift the left leg up. Exhale, left knee, right arm up. Draw the knee to the wrist, pick it up. 2 more times, down and up. Again, down and up. Great, left leg lifts. Lift the right heel, knee to the navel, forehead to the knee. Keep the right heel lifted. Look forward and slowly step the foot between your hands. Keep your right leg extended this time. Find your high lunge. As you exhale, stretch your arms forward so the arms are hovering on the level of the shoulders. And now with your left hand, pull onto the string of a bow. Bend your left elbow and draw the left elbow back. So as far as you're reaching forward through the right fingertips, reach back through the left elbow. And now pulse down as you bend your right knee and up as you extend your leg. 2 more. 1 more. Great, extend your right leg, extend your left arm back. Now bend your right knee so much that the knee finds the floor. Lower your right hand to the floor or block below the shoulder. Rotate the left shoulder out and maybe pick up your right knee. Stay right there or turn all 10 toes over to the left side. And maybe step your left toes behind your leg, turning the pelvis to the ceiling as you extend the left arm up and back, turning the gaze up. Find another deep breath and favor the left side of the ribcage. And as you exhale, return your left hand down and slowly step the left foot forward. Let's lower the right knee to the floor for a moment. Rotate your left shoulder out and wrap your left arm around your lower back. And press your toes of the right foot, the left foot down. Come up with the torso. Reach your right arm forward, up and back. Stay right here or begin to walk your left hand down the right hamstrings. Maybe searching for the right calf. Inhale. And as you exhale, bend your right knee so much that the knee finds the floor. Stay there. Or spider walk your left fingers towards your right ankle. Maybe heel. Bend your right elbow, catch the back of your head with your right hand. And turn your gaze up. Press forward to the left knee. Stay right there or reach back through the right fingertips. Let's inhale, come up with the torso. Exhale, right hand
Left hand find the floor, frame the left foot with the hands. Extend the right leg. Begin to extend your left leg. Lift the chest halfway as you breathe in. Exhale, lower your upper body down. Inhale, lift the chest halfway, bend your left knee, and move your right foot a little bit more forward. Draw the right heel in and down. So your feet are about hip distance apart horizontally and certainly wider apart vertically. Inhale, lift the chest halfway. Exhale, plant your right hand on the floor or a block either below your shoulder or in front of your left toes or at your left outer foot. Draw the right hip forward, left hip back, and begin to rotate your left shoulder up. Prioritize your breath here. Staying here for 2 more rounds. And then turn your gaze down towards your left big toe. Begin to bend your left knee, walk your right hand forward, shift your weight forward, press from your right toes and lift your left leg up. Stay right there or bend your right knee and start searching for your right inner foot with the left hand. If the connection happens, press your foot back and up so the heel moves away from the back. 2 more reps to share. Try to avoid moving your right knee out to the right side and draw the knee back and up. If you're holding onto your foot, let it go and slowly step your right toes back. Draw the left arm forward, draw the right arm forward. Let's close everything up in high lunge. Right thumb in front, hook your thumbs and pull your hands away from one another without disconnecting your hands. Find another deep breath in. As you exhale, frame your left foot with the hands. Guiding the left leg back, up, maybe keeping the left toes lifted, maybe not. Like, shut it around. All 10 toes are down for the back. Down, facing dog. Let's all lower the knees to the ground, lift the chin, lift the tailbone, and then find child's pose for a couple of breaths. Maybe staying still, maybe guiding the hips side to side, side to side. And the next inhalation, find your tabletop position. And as you exhale, step your right foot forward. Feel free to frame or to prop your left knee with a blanket. So have your hands on the inner surface of the right foot below the shoulders. Sinking down through the pelvis, keeping the chest spacious. Some of us will stay right here. Some of us will bend the left knee, search for the left inner foot with the right knee. Press your left foot back so the heel moves away from the back. Right shoulder rotates up a little more, and you turn your gaze towards the ceiling. Stay here for 3 more breaths. If your quadriceps are doing okay, stay right here for a little bit longer, or come up with your torso, and begin to snuggle up your foot into your right elbow. Extending the left arm up, maybe connecting the hands somewhere by your right ear. Finding another deep breath in wherever you are. And as you exhale, release. Let's press the right foot forward and down. Extend the right leg for a breath or 2. And then step your right foot back. Child's pose. Second side, step your left foot forward. Hands are on the inner surface of the left foot. Draw the pelvis forward and down. And we hover here for a few breaths. Maybe you bend your right knee, searching for the right inner foot with the left hand. Pressing the foot back so the heel moves away from the buttock. Maybe turn your gaze to the ceiling. Some of us will stay here for a few more breaths. Some of us will come up with the torso and snuggle up the right foot towards your left elbow crease. Extending the right arm forward and up, and maybe connecting the hands somewhere by the left ear. Finding two more breaths here, let the belly hug the spine. And then slowly, slowly release. Hands, release your right toes down. Press your left foot forward and down. Extend your left leg as you move your pelvis back. And this time, draw your right foot in and let's sit back behind your knees. Snuggle up towards the middle of the mat. Rest your hands on your knees. Finding a couple of rounds of cat and cow pulsation. Coming back to the neutral spine, connecting the soles of the feet before we release the back on the floor. Let's find Baddha Konasana, bounding pose. Extend your spine, find a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, fold forward. Let your head be heavy. The back of the body is breathing. So after all that expansion that we've created, the front side of the body, now the back side of the body is so spacious. Sharing 3 breaths here, maybe guiding the chin side to side, maybe savoring that moment of stillness. And slowly, slowly come up with your torso. Extend your legs forward, arms forward, point your toes or flex your feet. And then one vertebra by one, find your way out to your back. When the back of the head finds the floor, extend the arms over the head, full body stretch. And as you exhale, bring your hands to your belly, connect the soles of the feet, guide your knees wide apart, and let your eyelids lower down. As you close your eyes, begin to feel the movement of the belly underneath your hands. And begin to breathe in a way that really emphasizes that movement. Let the belly round and expand as you inhale. Let the belly deflate as you breathe out and rest your mind on this peaceful movement, peaceful dance of the belly as you breathe. Sharing 3 more slow diaphragmatic breaths. And as you exhale your 3rd time, release your arms to the floor by your sides. If you're looking for more of a wakeful Shavasana, you're welcome to keep your feet connected, knees open wide. Otherwise, extend your legs forward. Allowing yourself at least a few minutes to recover, to savor the wonderful benefits of the practice. Perhaps feeling your whole body buzzing with energy. Giving yourself this time to just be. Or you're welcome to stay on your back for as long as you would like to. Otherwise, begin to deepen your breath. Perhaps noticing that it's a little bit easier to take a deep breath after our practice tonight. Start welcoming gentle movement to your fingers, your toes, your face, your neck, your shoulders. And maybe this little movement grows into a full body stretch, and your next inhalation transforms into a deep, delicious yawn. As you exhale, release your arms to the floor by your sides, bend your knees, and roll over onto the side that is calling you at the moment. Pause on your side for a few breaths. And then slowly, with the help of your arms, begin your journey to your upright seat. Take your time coming up. Let's close our practice by connecting the hands at the heart, taking another moment here with your eyes closed. Noticing your current state of being, body, mind, and heart. Find a deep breath in, release. Thank you all for practicing together, breathing together. May you be well. Namaste. Thank you everyone for joining the practice. Please feel free to let me know if you have any questions, especially about our peak asana. It might awaken questions. Otherwise, I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening, and I hope to see you very, very soon. Be well, everyone.